We are thrilled right now to be joined by all three of the finalists, so we'll get right to it. Noel, I'll start with you. What is the goal of the Tender Bridge Foundation, which you started?
Well, it's really, since we work with inner city kids that have lots of struggles, our goal is really to help them into adulthood. And that's where hockey has become such a major player for us, because hockey isn't just, when they're 16, 17, 18, they do not age out.
Yeah.
They stay with us till they're 20, 22. They kind of move on, get employed, hopefully, and then they all come back, and they're coming back as assistant coaches and big fans and just mentoring the younger kids coming up.
Yeah, no question about that, Noel. You really, I mean, it's a lifelong endeavor, and it certainly can meet great people. I'll ask you this. How long has that program been going in Baltimore, and how many people do you think you've impacted in that time?
Well, we've really impacted several thousand, actually. But the ones that have been a long time on the program have been maybe 500.
Wow, that's a significant number of people to impact. So certainly a great candidate for this prestigious award. Meredith, I'll go to you now. You're the co-founder of two organizations, Hockey Niñas and Minnesota Unbounded. What is the purpose of each of them?
Yeah, the purpose of both of these organizations is to grow the game. You know, we want to grow the game within underrepresented populations to really have them have a great experience in hockey to eventually, give back to the game. So our players are going to go on to, play college hockey maybe, or, like I say, they might be beer league champions. You never know. But we definitely want them to come back and give back to the game, whether they're coaches or, hockey parents or referees. We need all of them in the game to grow this game.
No question about it. That is so true. There's a lot of different roles, aside from just playing, that you can assist in helping growing the game moving forward. I'll ask you this. You got two programs there. How do you manage your time between both?
Yeah, very carefully. It's, when you're doing something that you love and that you're passionate about, it's your lifestyle. So just like hockey isn't, the association season, it's a lifestyle that we've committed to, and I'm committed to growing the game as well.
How long have you been doing this now? I mean, how long has these programs been in existence? And I'll ask you the same question as I asked Noel. I mean, how many people and young people have you kind of impacted?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this work for 8 years, ever since my oldest daughter took her first step out on the ice at 6 years old, and just noticed that, she was having a hard place, being seen in the game. And, for me as a mom, that's all I wanted to do, is advocate for her and her friends and have a space for her to really grow within the game and be represented. So, so for me as a mom, yes, 8 years. The organizations that, I've been co-founded of, 2017 for the Hockey Niñas and Minnesota Unbounded, we're just a baby. We started in May of 2021 when I met the other co-founder, Tina Campa.
All right. Well, listen, that's great. Doing good work with two different groups and impacting a lot of people. We'll go to Ryan. You're from the home of Sidney Crosby, Nathan MacKinnon. We know that's well known, but tell us about the Indigenous Girls Hockey Program, Nova Scotia, which you helped launch. Sounds like that's a really important initiative.
Yes, the Indigenous Girls Hockey Program, we began in 2020, and it's about creating opportunities for Indigenous girls aged 6 to 14 to experience hockey in the way that they choose to. And so we've been really fortunate to see it grow over the years, and we also strongly focus on supporting and creating leadership within our communities, whether that's on ice roles or administration roles. The representation of community members and support is really important to our program.
Why is this particular program so important to you?
I've been really fortunate to grow up playing hockey and experiencing wonderful, positive experiences through the game. And so I'm in a position to be able to give back to my own communities and even broader Indigenous communities in Nova Scotia. And so I saw a real opportunity to support Indigenous girls, specifically to have similar or better experiences in hockey as they go through. And so that was so important to me. And I saw that there was an opportunity to bring people to the table to look at how that could happen in the best way possible. And so I'm just fortunate to be a small part of it.
It sounds like such a great program. How much support are you getting from the local community?
So much, and it continues to grow. It began as such a small conversation between myself and an organization here, and as we talked through what it could look like, more and more people came and more organizations came to support it. And I love that about the program. There's no specific ownership of the program. It's everybody coming together and figuring out how it can best support the community and respond to the needs of the community. And so we're really grateful for that. And without that support, it wouldn't be what it is today.
Well, thank to all three of you. You are great candidates for this. As I say, it's a very prestigious award. I've gotten to be around Willie O'Ree for many years now, and all the great work he has done. I mean, I think for all of you to be nominated and to shed some light on the things that you're doing in your representative communities, I think is terrific stuff. Only one can win, but you're all winners because, listen, you're helping so many people across the board. So thanks again for your time today. And everybody get out there and vote. We got good candidates here. Thank you very much, and good luck moving forward. Hopefully we'll talk to you after the vote. We'll talk to all three again, I hope.
Right.
Thank you so
That's
much
good.
for having us.